When I was in middle school, I was introduced to GSA Club, Gay Straight Alliance, that was run by two lesbian teachers who were married to each other. They lured us in, I was 13, they lured us in by throwing pizza parties and encouraging us to invite people to said pizza parties. And then they taught us all about the LGBTQ plus community. They taught us what every letter meant. We watched videos, we read books, there was a lot of education happening. And they told us it was going to be a safe space that we could come after school to hang out for a little bit. We didn't do jack shit for real, we just played games and it was a fun time. They lured children in, okay? The next year, because I had, I was in middle school, my body was changing, I had body dysmorphia, dysphoria, however it's pronounced. I didn't like my body. And when I told one of those lesbian teachers about it, who ran GSA Club, because they said that was a safe space to talk about things like that, they suggested that I could be trans. And so that's what I thought. So I tried to tell my mom that I wanted to be a boy. I asked her if I could be put on testosterone. I asked her if I could legally change my name to Ashton. She said, fuck no. I didn't know what I wanted. Again, of course I didn't like my body. I was in middle school. My body was changing. That's how most 14-year-olds feel about themselves. They don't like the way they look. I wish more parents were as emotionally mature and intelligent as my mom was to say fuck no. My mom said if you want to take testosterone, if you want to do all that, you can wait until you're 18 and can pay for it yourself, because I am not going to ruin my baby girl's body because she's been manipulated into thinking she's not a girl. What I don't understand is when my uncle is schizophrenic and he thinks he's half alien, half human. He thinks he's an alien-human hybrid. Genuinely. At the time, I was very into Homestuck, a webcomic that has aliens in it, alien troll things. And I told him about it as if it were real. I was in middle school, okay? And my mom got mad at me. Why? Because why are you feeding into the delusions of somebody who is not mentally okay? But when you tell somebody with body dysmorphia that, no, yeah, you're right, there is something wrong with your body. You're not perfect how you are. We need to change your body because you're right. There is something wrong with it. How is that okay? How is that not feeding into a mentally ill person's delusions? Genuinely, if you look at somebody saying, I don't like my body, there's something wrong with it, and I feel like I was born in the wrong body, and you say, no, yeah, you're a bad person. I'm sorry, you don't love them like you think you do. Did you know that the suicide rate for trans people doesn't change after transitioning? When I was a leftist, I tried so hard to find evidence that showed that the suicide rate went down after transitioning. All I found was proof that it doesn't go up or down, it stays the same. A trans person is just as likely to end their own lives after transitioning as they are before. And that is a proven statistic. Let me show it to you. I shaved my head. I pretended to be a boy. I asked people to call me Ashton. If my mom had allowed me to change my body, I would be so regretful right now because I love being a woman. I love being a real, 100% godly woman. A woman that God created as a woman. My freshman year of high school, I was suicidal. So if my mom had actually allowed me the year prior in 8th grade to go on testosterone, I probably would have ended my life because it wouldn't have helped how I felt about my body. You know what did help? My mother telling me that I'm beautiful and that my body is perfect exactly the way she gave birth to it. The fact that you're not telling your children they are perfect the way that they are is disgusting. That's all I can say.